are in my entryway. So the first thing you see when you walk in is just this little cabinet from IKEA. This is where I keep all of my shoes and some of my cleaning supplies like laundry detergent. Mostly a sneaker gal, but I'm trying to wear more like nicer shoes rather than just like sneakers and stuff from Nike. Right next to there, of course, I have to have a step ladder for all my other 5-foot girlies out there. You know what it's like. And then I have my little grocery cart so I don't have to like carry everything up 20 plus flights of stairs. On the other side, I have a cart from IKEA. This cart is just like where I throw my keys. I have a couple of travel books, actual books, sunglasses, all of that kind of like goes here, just things that I want to quickly pick up and go with. This is the bathroom, but we're gonna come back to that in a second, and we're gonna walk over to the main living space. So this is the hallway leading up to the main living space. I have this little kitchen island. This is probably one of the best investments in this apartment that I got because storage is limited in a studio apartment, and I can just kind of store all of like my pantry stuff in here. Everything from flour, sugar, salt. I have like a little basket for potatoes and onions, and I like having all of that just here ready and accessible, and I don't have to be looking through all these different cabinets. Right across from the kitchen island is my closet. The closet is quite small. Before I moved into this apartment, I really like decluttered everything because I really wanted to just have the staples with me and not just be a hoarder of clothes, because trust me, like I used to be a hoarder of clothes. And so everything that's in this closet is genuinely everything that I like and that I use. So I have my bags hanging right up here, and then all of like my jackets and like sweatshirts and dresses and everything are hanging. Those two drawers also have various things. The one on the left also has more pantry stuff and other appliances and other things that I don't want on my counter necessarily. Just things that I need but I don't need immediately goes in here. From the hallway we go into the little kitchen area, which I love the layout and the design of this kitchen. I think it's perfect, especially since it's just me in here. I don't really need that much space. I meal prep most of my stuff anyway, and I don't feel like I need like a full gourmet like kitchen, but this really just has the essentials. Of course, starting off with my fridge, which I love this fridge. It's done what it needs to do. It just has the 2 freezer drawers in here, and then the, I don't know what they're called, the French door opening. I like this fridge. I like the way it looks. Like I like the aesthetic of it. I like that it doesn't have any like handles. It's just sleek and simple. Moving on to the stove area, which also the stove is really nice. It is a gas stove and a gas oven, which is something that I'm not used to because I grew up all electric. It's cute. I like the vibe of it also. I like the way it looked. Whoever designed this kitchen did a good job. Of course, the type A in me has everything organized to a T. I spent a lot of time organizing and cleaning and doing all of that. My spices were in here, but since I'm moving, I'm limited on spices, obviously, because I'm trying to get rid of everything before moving into my new place, so I don't have to bring like old junk into the new place. This paper towel holder is from Amazon, so I'll link that down below. All the things that I can link, I'll make sure to link them down below on my Amazon storefront. And then of course I have my Ninja air fryer. Because I don't know how to use the gas oven, my mom got me this air fryer and it's actually pretty nice. It literally does everything from air frying, roasting, broiling, baking, dehydrating. It's everything. I don't use the oven because I don't know how to use the oven. Because when I turned on the oven, there was like an actual like flame in there, and I was like, ooh. And because of the size of my apartment, it just makes the apartment smell like gas, and so I just don't feel comfortable using it. But I do use it as storage because it's a studio and you can always use more storage. And so in here I just have more like baking sheets like for cupcakes and baking pans and different things like for banana bread, and so I keep all of that in here. So the space is still being used, it's just not necessarily what it was intended for. I love my kitchen. I think it's perfect, especially for my first apartment. It's small enough so I don't have to have so much stuff, and I'm not like a chef or anything, so this is like just like perfect like for the basics. And of course there's a dishwasher. Yeah, and the dishwasher brand is just Whirlpool, and it does a pretty good job. So it does what it needs to do. Moving on to my office space. It's in a little corner, but it's perfect. I have a little standing desk. This is where I work out of when I work from home, or if I'm like editing videos or doing anything like that. This is where it happens. I like it because it has the perfect view of Seattle from here, because it motivates me. So I like having it in this little nook. The desk is from Amazon, so I will link it. And my chair is from West Elm. If you guys remember my move-in vlogs, this was one of my first pieces of furniture. I had nowhere to sit, and this little chair saved me. And it's actually super comfortable. It's super chic. I like that it's not like a high back, especially in a studio. I feel like if I had a larger chair, it just kind of makes the space feel smaller. I'm gonna take you guys back around this way. Right, and so this is now the living room. And then you walk around into this like U-shaped sectional. This couch, I got it from Target. And when I got this couch, a lot of you guys said that it was like way too big for the space, which I agree, because it takes up like half of my apartment. But keep in mind, I only ordered 3 pieces from Target, and they ended up sending me 6 pieces by accident. I was not intending it to be this big. Really, I just wanted like these 3 pieces, but I'm kind of glad that they ended up sending more pieces, because it just like kind of makes it like a conversation pit. When people spend the night here, they can sleep comfortably along the long section. If multiple people are sitting on the couch, you know, they space for everyone. It's not just like for one person. And so I'm planning on keeping this couch for a long time, because it's held up pretty well. Also, another thing about this couch is that it has like a storage. It has storage right underneath, which is really nice. So if you don't want the pillows, or if you have like throw blankets and stuff that you don't want, you can easily just, you know, put it in the storage underneath the couch. It is a modular couch, so you can design it however you want with the pieces that you have. I don't believe Target sells this couch anymore. Last time I checked, they didn't sell it anymore, but it came in white and it came in gray. For my like TV console, this is just an IKEA dresser. So in addition to my little closet over there, I have my dresser with, of course, all of my clothes and stuff, and the TV just goes on top. I'm just trying to keep it simple and not do too much. My little plant is from Lowe's. It is dying, and I don't know how to fix it. Like, it's just like the leaves are kind of splitting and they're kind of dry on the ends, but I water this plant every once in a while, because I don't want to overwater it, but I don't know if it's like dehydrated. I genuinely don't know. Then I have my full length mirror, which is perfect for making the space feel a little bigger. And then finally we have the bedroom space. This is just my little bed. I kind of fell into this like gray trap when I got this apartment. I feel like I went with a lot of like neutrals and like whites, blacks, you know, just kept it really simple and sleek and clean. As you can tell, I barely have any artwork on the wall. I feel like having too much like art on the wall or just too much going on can kind of make the space feel smaller, especially since I already have like such huge pieces of furniture like the couch in here. I didn't want to ruin that, but I feel like having like the floor to ceiling windows, having a huge mirror over there to make the space feel a little bit brighter and wider. Also the huge tall ceilings, these are definitely taller ceilings than normal. I feel like all of that combined kind of makes the space feel a little bit larger than what it is. So yeah, that's basically the whole apartment, from my bedroom, the living room, my office, and my kitchen, and it's all in one space, and it's perfect. So right now we're walking back into the entryway hallway, and right to the left of the front door is the bathroom. Right, so this is my bathroom. Yeah, I feel like this is just like a very basic bathroom. There's nothing really special about it. So I added a little floating shelf in here just to keep some of like my essentials. Then of course I have my mirror to do my makeup, everything that you need like a normal person has. Yeah, everything is organized, of course, the way that I am, type A. So I have a lot of hair stuff. Under the sink, the same stuff. Half of this is just hair stuff. I feel like I'm just a girl and my hair is very important to me. These little drawer organizers are from Amazon, so I will link those as well. And so is this under like the sink drawer system, so you can stack more stuff in there. All of the units in this building also have in-unit washer and dryer, which is an essential for me. I was not gonna pick an apartment that didn't have washer dryer in unit. I just think that for the price of some of these apartments, washer and dryer should be standard in unit. The one thing I don't like about this laundry setup is that it's stacked. As you can see from my height, it's not ideal because, you know, do the laundry like that. I prefer it like side by side, but of course it's a studio and the space is small, so of course they would stack it. And so yeah, this is literally the entire space. Everything that I need in one place, my little home, my sanctuary, my first apartment. I'm gonna miss this apartment so much. I made the most of the space while I was here, and I'm just really excited for this next chapter in life. And I can't believe that I won't be in this space anymore. I feel like I've lived here for forever. It feels like my space, my home. That is my little apartment tour in downtown Seattle. I wanted to go over the stats of the apartment just in case anyone was interested in how much I pay for this apartment and how big it actually is and what's included in that price. This is a 381 square foot apartment, and the base for this apartment is just over $2,000 a month. Additionally, I have my car. I have my own parking space in the garage that is specifically for EV charging. So that's $350 a month. If I just had regular parking, it would have been $300 a month, but because I have my own charger that only I can use for my car, like it's designated for my car, it's an additional $50. I am willing to pay the $50 for convenience because that means I don't have to go out to a supercharger. I can just plug in my car at night and it will be charged for the next day. So right now at base, it's already at $2,350, and then comes all of the fees and stuff. All of these like little like bills that just add up. So on average, every month I pay about $2,500, which is insane, and one of the reasons why I am moving out, because it's kind of a lot for such a small apartment. $2,500 to live in downtown Seattle. I mean, the price is the price. I am not the one that controls the price, but yeah, this is it. I guess I should also share some of the amenities that come with that high price tag. I guess the benefit is I don't have to pay extra for a gym membership, because when I was home, I was paying about $300 a month for my gym membership, so canceled that. There's like a little rooftop pool with a little hot tub. There used to be full-time security, which was, you know, part of like the amenities that they advertised. But at some point they got rid of the security. That was one of the main reasons that I also picked this apartment, was because security was extremely important to me, especially moving to a new city on my own. I was like glad that this apartment had full-time 24/7 security guards around, you know, protecting the residents. But then I guess they got rid of them. Yeah, so this is my first apartment. I'm kind of sad to be leaving it, but this is the last time it will look like this, because I move in 10 days, and so you guys will be seeing all of the moving vlogs and where I will be moving to in the next upcoming videos, as well as some apartment hunting videos. So stay tuned, make sure to subscribe and like and comment. And if you like this apartment, let me know if you think I could have done more with the space or less with the space, or let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget that everything in this apartment will be linked in the description box as well. If you're watching on a TV, you can scan this QR code right over here and you will be able to see it on your phone. So look at us leveling up. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.